Hey everyone, welcome back to Cades and Trading. Today is Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, and the bull market is still very much intact. Let me run through the daily watch list here. I'm going to skip over anything that was bad today. I'll try to touch on anything that I actually still own though. So BitU was one. This one was wild today. Let me go to the 5-minute chart. Like, what is this mess? I'm still holding this, but it was kind of rough. Like, I'm trying to spend less time looking at 5-minute charts because a lot of this is just noise. But things got really weird here at just after 3 o'clock. I'm not one to pay close attention to the news. I'd rather just look at the technicals on the chart. But something clearly had to have happened here where it spiked up, came down, came back up, and then it was just kind of going crazy until the end of the day and just came back down. I don't have a huge position in it, so I don't mind holding it longer. I like that it's kind of still maintaining this uptrend thing that's got started here. It's not really, it's kind of curving around a little bit, but at least it closed at an area where it looks like some support, so that's good. Let me keep going down. All these ones in red, the red closes I don't really spend much time with. Let's see, so SOXS was the first one that was up a little bit, but no, that's terrible. That's nothing to trade there. TQQQ, this is one that I was watching at the end of the day because it spiked up. A lot of the bullish ETFs did this right at the end of the day. You love to see it because that's like a really strong sign. So I skipped on this one, but it's certainly one that would be worth buying, even though the volume wasn't that high. When you're closing like right near the peak of the day, especially when your end of the day looks like that, I mean, that's, to me, a no-brainer. That's as good as it gets. SPXL is one I still have. I didn't like how it opened today, kind of opened a lot lower, but it ended up closing nicely, so that was a key. I ended up closing a couple of positions, and I wish I didn't, because for the most part, they came right back up like this. And that's the thing, man. Being patient is tough when intraday things don't look good. A lot of times you have to just be willing to sit through it, and I'm still learning that myself. Like, being patient is tough. My general trading strategy usually is when I buy something, the next day, if it looks like it's down, they're going to be down, but I have a gain in it, I'll often just get out. But what I'm learning from all of my back testing, and what most people probably already know, is that if you're in a strong uptrend, there's no reason to get out. I mean, you can just keep holding it and you can probably lock in much bigger gains later on. I just have a healthy paranoia of the market, which is why I tend to sell so frequently. But that's another one that if you weren't in it, it's like worth getting into. Looks good. ERX had a good day today, but it's starting to come down, so I would avoid this now. TNA, this is one that I sold this morning, and there was really no reason. I mean, it was looking kind of bleak down here, so I got out of it. But again, just being patient. It wasn't a big position. Why would I bother selling it? So I paid the price by getting rid of it for a loss where I would still have a loss now, but it wouldn't be as bad. And I'd be able to sit through it longer. FAS, looking pretty good. Not something I'd be thinking about right now with other ETFs that still look better, but this isn't bad at all. Possible buy. This one I sold and then just bought again at the close. Another one where it's like, why bother selling it? I did lock in a tiny gain on it, but this is yet another one where it's like, hold on for the ride. SBIT, I would avoid it. God, the volume was so high. I don't know what is up with Bitcoin right now. SPYU, another one that I sold and rebought. It's just like FNGU, but yeah, it's another one that's worth buying. DRN, yeah, this is one I do regret selling it yesterday, but I often will sell when something goes down like that and closes at the low. So I'm not kicking myself too much for that, but it did come back up nicely today, and it looks like the uptrend will probably resume. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Gold, big time downtrend, avoid that. And LEBU, I actually did just take a chance on this one tonight or this evening, because that's a good looking bar. And the volume wasn't that great, but the close was nice. It's a very steady rise for the vast majority of the day, so that's looking really good. We'll see what happens tomorrow. So as of right now, I have these guys: BitU, TechL, FNGU, SPYU, and LEBU. BitU and TechL I had before, and these other three are brand new. So we'll see how they play out, and hopefully it'll go well. But like I said, man, being patient, that's probably like the #1 key for me right now, is just trying to sit through things and not reacting to noise so much. Of course, I say that, and then who knows? I mean, there could be some news out in a couple days or whatever that could send the market into tailspin. You never know. So again, a lot of this comes down to feel, you know, how do you feel, and having experience trading a lot like that helps you be better. So if you're a novice, you just got to hang in there and do your best and don't blow up your account. Don't spend all your money in one trade. But yeah, that's it for today, man. I'll be back tomorrow with more. So have a good one, everyone. Thanks.